this guy.
Bottom of the first, Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss as he was out front. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the two-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Righty delivers. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-1. Runner takes off.
Really just.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
And he swings through that one.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's down.
No throw. Safe at second. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Well done behind the dish. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires the first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now Rafael Palmeiro.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, stepping in, Willie Stargell. And that one fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Here is Jock Peterson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Pop up here, third base side. Beltre settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now, Moises Ballesteros.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Hard hit to third. Chipper fires to first. 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench. There's a strike at the knees. No score here in the second. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wilson hauls it in to end the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Lodolo back to work. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 1 away. Rafael Palmeiro will hit next.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 25,
Palmeiro, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's down and away. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Top of the third, no score. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab. 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. 2 out, space is empty. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Cincinnati as we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And takes low for ball 1. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Lau. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Whit Merrifield. Hit on the ground to short. And it gets by him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Whit, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 on, 1 out. De La Cruz digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Late on that fastball.
1-2 is the count.
Just misses. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's his.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners
Two balls,
on.
no strikes.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Jones, the tag at third, and he's out. That ends the frame. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Dominguez hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away, and now it's Brandon Lowe. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side. De La Cruz. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Now a chance for Willie Stargell. Struck out swinging his first time.
Willie Stargell.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Peterson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. That's ripped to right down the line. And foul ball. The 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
So
Moises
2 outs with runners on the
Ballesteros.
corners. Now the batter now, Moises Ballesteros. This one in the air. Palmeiro gets under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff.
Now batting,
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Well, the one positive, if you're out there on the mound, it's knowing that you can still get out of this inning with one pitch. Can't let that mistake snowball here. Get that ground ball, get out of the inning with a double play.
Dominguez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1-0.
Beltre leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball.
Just off the inside edge. And that skips into dirt.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch.
Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Slap the other way, foul. Ripped on a line to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one fouled off. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down. Base is empty. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one in the dirt. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
On the ground, right side. Merrifield to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
1-1.
That just misses. 2-1. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carroll in position. He makes the grab. Out number 2. So the batting order turns over.
15.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. Inning over. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Wilson. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Lucas Erceg.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Erceg, a 6'2 righty, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Garcia.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. Brown back to work.
Jr.
Just missed.
Ball.
That's to third. And Witt is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
De La Cruz lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
Strikes.
Tap foul at the plate.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That hits the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting. Right
so man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
Junior.
That's too low.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. There's a strike.
1-2.
And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner takes off. Pitch is high.
That's a ball.
Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the DH, Willie Stargell. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Track 2.
And it remains 2-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full.
Full count.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And now Jack Peterson, 1 for 2.
Josh Peterson.
Gregory Soto comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Strikes him out with 100. So 2 down now, and here is Moises Ballesteros. That one to first, Palmeiro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just
that's down.
Missed.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Outside low. Now
3-1. 3-1.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And he grounds one to the right side. throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. So digging in,
Now
Jason
batting,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
That's in there. 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Now
That's
1-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Filthy
1 ball, 2
changeup
strikes.
right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering
That's
down in the dirt. Good eye right there.
Ball. Full count.
And that one hammered way back there. Goodbye, home run. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench, in there at the knees.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie
No,
game.
that missed.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another
1-2
breaking
is
ball.
the count.
Try to go again with the fastballs.
And that's ruled a swing. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And out of here. A solo shot. It's 2-1. So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. This to third, Beltre. Zips it across. First out in the top of the 8th. Corbin Carroll now at the plate.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Tosses to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering way off the plate. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong. Now pitching, Michael Kopech.
Inside,
Nope,
just missed. That one at triple digits.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Kopech deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice play.
Second baseman, Whit.
So digging in, Whit
Merrifield.
Merrifield. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that's downstairs.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul out of play. way outside, and the count's even at 2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
It falls in, and that's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in.
Ball.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And a count 1-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Such a good hitter, good player, but when he's in strikeout mode, they can just pile up pretty quickly.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. They lead it in the 8th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Next pitch inside. And 1-1. Just missed. Fouled off left side. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's full. And they'll do it again. Chases in the dirt, slider there. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Soto back to work, and that's in the dirt. And it's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's a ball.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Now
they hand the ball over to a new arm, John Franco.
And boom, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
And that is out of play.
Now coming into pinch hit.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Willie Stargell, the next to hit. There's the strike.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. A one-run lead here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 3-2 the final score. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. This to center field. It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swung on, belted. That one back. You can kiss it goodbye. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. The wind and the pitch. Ball one there.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel.
Nick Birdie gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's the ball.
Luis Arias now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Trent Grisham, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Not close with that one. And now 2-0. In the air, right field. Abreu settles under it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. And they're up by 3. And the batter will be Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros. Hauls it in, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Roberto Clemente. To third, and that's just foul. Rip towards third. Bregman to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here at Fenway Park. Now here is Jarren Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Toss to Turner. One gone, bottom half of the first. Wilyer Abreu in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1-2 is the count.
On the ground, Arise. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Here's Alex Bregman. Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Strike one. 2 outs, base is empty.
1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Greg Weissert.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one ripped. Go away! A massive home run. It's 6-0. One of our cover stars is at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
Yeah, the first Reds player to be featured on the cover of the show. That must be a cool feeling for him.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that skips in the dirt. And that one almost hit him. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So now the DH spot, Ralph Kiner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The 0-1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Luis Arraez stands in. Doubled his first time up. Foul ball. De La Cruz takes his lead at third with 1 away. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Popped in the air. Left field. Duran makes the play. Back here at Fenway, and here is Devers. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put
missed.
something on it. That pitch was inside, and he
1-0.
let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Swinging a foul straight back. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Zach Kelly.
They know that he can get
Number
a right-hander
76.
out, but he's in position to face.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Goodbye, home run. And they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. Into center. Refsnyder snags it on the run. Moises Ballesteros digs in now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Snags it for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Dominguez.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dominguez at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Durant right there. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the
one
game
strike.
has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Connor Wong, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. A little up front there as he swings through it. The other component is
No balls,
you get
2 strikes.
less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one
Now
guy,
batting, the
you
left
maybe
fielder.
get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 9-0.